And now we're going to get into this week's segment of Wigga Please. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's the theme music for Wigga Please. You like that theme music? That's actual theme music for Wigga Please. It's become so popular, we actually were able to come up with special, exclusive theme music. We're going to break it up a little bit. But this week's segment, there's a dude who plays for the New York Jets. Okay? The New York Jets, New York football Jets have a player. This fucking guy's name is D'Brickashaw Ferguson. His first name is actually D'Brickashaw Ferguson. Wigga Please. Yo, who, the mother and the father of D'Brickashaw Ferguson, you get Wigga motherfucking Please. What the fuck were you thinking naming your son D'Brickashaw? Like, I don't even know what, I was trying to do the math on this. Like, did you want, like, was he big like a brick? You could have just named him Brick. D'Brickashaw. Like, is there somebody named like a cousin, you like maybe Sean? There's no fucking excuse. There is no reason in hell to name your son D'Brickashaw. Like, you don't even need a middle name. There can't be D'Brickashaw Ferguson cannot have a middle name because his first name is so fucked up that what could top D'Brickashaw? The parents of D'Brickashaw Ferguson, Wigga Please. You stained this guy. Thank God he made something of himself. He's a professional football player. But the adversity, the teasing, the confusion that this kid must have caused and it must have dealt with growing up. Wigga Please. There'll never be, you know what, D'Brickashaw, there'll never be another D'Brickashaw. Like, you please don't name your son D'Brickashaw Ferguson Jr. or D'Brickashaw Ferguson II. Let's end that cycle. You made it out of that name and that scrutiny. God bless you. All right? Another one for the New York Jets. Got a Wigga Please. Geno Smith. Now, I know some of you may not be football fans, but Geno Smith is the current quarterback for the New York Jets. He's a second-year quarterback. Had a great college career at West Virginia. He's had a pro career. Very, very, very hot and cold. Geno Smith, last week, during a game in New York, started cursing out a fan. Because they were saying, Geno, you fucking suck. And he starts saying, fuck you, I'll kick your fucking ass, or whatever the fuck he said. And this asshole got himself fined and makes a spectacle of himself cursing out. This ain't West Virginia, all right? When you come out of the tunnel in the game to start the game, they're going to be cursing at you. Your own fans, Geno. This is New York. They're going to be like, fuck you, Geno, you better not fucking suck today. That's the start of the game. And then if you continue and you're not doing well, it's going to get worse. But Geno Smith decides to start cursing out. There's 50,000 fans at a Jets game. He starts cursing out the fans that are saying, Geno, you suck. And you know what, Geno? Thus far this season, you do suck. But you don't get Wigga Please for not playing well. You get Wigga Please for cursing out the fans. Wigga Please. Yo, you're not playing well. You ain't in Virginia no more. This is New York City. If you're not showing up and doing well during the games, you're going to get cursed out. They're going to say things about you, your mom, your mom's cousin, your mom's best friend, your father, his fucking raggedy ass shoes, all sorts of shit. They're going to be in your ass, Geno Smith, but you don't say anything. You played yourself. So for that, Geno Smith, Wigga Please. Wigga motherfucking please. The third Wigga Please of the week goes to this lady down in Florida. She looks a little overweight, no disrespect. And the giveaway that she's fucking whacked out of her tree on drugs is she's got face tattoos. She's got fucking face tattoos, she's got forehead tattoos, and she's got neck tattoos. I'm sorry, I know a couple of people with tattoos on their face. A couple of guys got a couple of tattoos on their face. A good friend of mine, his fucking neck's all tattooed. But when you are a female and you have like some sort of tribal mask and random shit, like you got like, your boyfriend's, initials, you got like a random, Houston Astros sign tattooed on your cheek. You're guilty of something, and it's probably of doing some kind of fucking cocktail of drugs. But this lady down in Mississippi, Lisa Carol Roach, apparently, you got to say apparently, because otherwise they'll try to sue you. Even here on the Iam Rapaport podcast, they'll try to fucking sue you. This lady, Lisa Carol Roach, Miss Roach, was allegedly, you got to say allegedly, caught stealing sunglasses and other items from her kid's school. And this fucking crazy lady, when they found her, she says she wasn't stealing anything. She was looking for ISIS. She was looking for the Islamic and Syrian group, ISIS, and she felt like she was doing a service by doing this. She was patrolling her kid's parking lot at her school and not stealing. Now, this is not a visual medium, a podcast, but this lady, I mean, she's all tattooed on her face and in her hairline. Wigga Please. What do you think we're dealing with here? A couple of assholes? We know you weren't looking for ISIS, Miss Roach. You're whacked the fuck out on meth, coke, and some sort of other pills. You're a pill popper. All right? Wigga Please. We're going to put you in the fucking cooler. We're going to let you cool off. And we're going to let you get your fucking mind right. I don't know what you're going to do with your life now. If you sober up, I don't know what the fuck you're going to do with your life now anyway, because your whole face is tattooed. You look fucking crazy. So you get Wigga Please. Calm the fuck down. Get off the drugs. Get your mind together. All right? And then come back and talk to us. In the meantime, Wigga Please. The fourth and final Wigga Please. I don't even know who this goes to. This one is really, really, really disturbing to me. The rapper Drake, who I have talked about. Now, I want to clarify a couple of things. I like Drake. I've met Drake. He's a very, very nice guy. But Drake, well, I just want to say this for the record. Drake's speaking voice, he's got to fix that up. Because for a sex symbol, that's what he is. The girls like him. The girls made him. Drake became Drake because the ladies loved Drake. You know how the ladies loved Cool J, LL Cool J, but he was sick. He's one of the best ever rappers, LL Cool J. Can't even compare him to Drake. Fucking Drake has more top 100 singles than the motherfucking Beatles. Wigga Please. The fact that Drake has more anything than the Beatles is Wigga Please. How the fuck did this happen? It's not even about Drake. It's more about the music industry, the music business as a whole. Drake, and I have no stake in the Beatles. I'm not even a big Beatles fan. I go with the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin before the Beatles. Of course I know the hits. I like the songs like everybody else. Love, Love Me Do. We Always Love You. All the big ones. I know them all. My mom's a huge Beatles fan. My mom was at the Ed Sullivan show when the Beatles first came to New York. She was like one of those crazy ladies that would show up where the Beatles were, and she would be there when, she wasn't necessarily supposed to be there. So I have a soft spot for the Beatles, but I'm more of a Rolling Stones guy. I'm more of a Led Zeppelin guy. But I know John, George, Ringo, and Paul. I know the whole fucking drill. But somehow or another, after being in the music business for, I don't know, when did Drake pop up on the scene? 5 years ago? He's got more hit songs than the fucking Beatles. This is fucking crazy, man. So Drake, you get Wigga Please. The Beatles, you get Wigga Please. How the fuck are you gonna let Drake have more hit songs than you? And the music industry itself, Wigga Please, man. It's all fucked up, man. You could piss out the window and it might sound right and you could get a song on top 100s these days. It doesn't take anything to become, have a song on the top 100s anymore. So that's a group Wigga Please. All right, so that's Wigga Please segment of the week. People are going crazy for it. It's copywritten. If you try to steal it, I'll fucking sue you. We've copyrighted Wigga Please. I own the rights to the Wigga Please segment. Don't try to steal it. I invented it. I lived it. What can I say? Some people might say I'm a creative genius.